guys, so let's talk about your summer workout regimen. Let's talk about your summer. Go ahead and drop a 10 in the chat if you have summer body goals that you're looking to reach. So today and the next few minutes, I'm going to just share exactly what your concerns are about, like what exercises to do, how many sets, how many reps, what type of splits, how to change your workouts. I'm going to show you everything about when you need to lift heavier, what cardio to do, exactly how to do it. So just comment 10 in the chat and I'll actually just automatically, it should be automatic. You'll see it in your DMs after this. But today I'm going to give you everything that my clients spend hundreds to thousands to work with me. And I'm going to give it all away on this live stream. And then when you comment 10, you should see a DM in the next few minutes of my free guide showing you exactly what we're going to talk about. So let's start with your concerns. So when you're on this journey, you probably are wondering like, okay, when do you change your workouts? How much weight should you lift? You're probably confused about, okay, how do you know if you're using the good form? Because you don't want to just work out, put in all this effort and then not see results, right? Because that's the last thing you want to do. And I'm going to share what workouts to do. So if you're looking to like get a flatter stomach, you're looking to maybe have a trouble area. I know a lot of my clients have their back, their love handles. So just comment 10 and you'll see that in your DMs. So let's start. Within my holistic system, I always say you want to go for compound lifts. Okay, so go ahead and write down that your workouts, generally 3 to 5 sets. The rep range is anywhere between 3 to 12 reps. Okay, and how many days per week? So if you're busy, so a lot of you probably have family life, you're probably working a lot. You probably don't have an hour or 2 hours to work out in the gym, right? So you go ahead and drop a fire in the emoji if you don't have 2 hours to work out. Drop the fire emoji in the chat if you don't have 2 hours to work out every day. Because if you don't, then you're my people. If you do have 2 hours, then this isn't for you. So if you could accomplish your goals in 30 to 50 minutes per day, go ahead and drop a fire emoji in the chat if that would be beneficial for you. Okay, so Shaney, only Shaney would be beneficial. Okay, Mags, okay, cool. Anyone else feel like if they could accomplish their goals with less time? If you want to learn how to do that, drop a fire in the emoji and I'll just share exactly what we do. Okay. All right. So here's the game plan. All right. So you want to mix up strength training with cardio. There's a sweet spot for it. What I found, if you're busy, you don't have 2 hours, is 30 minutes per day when you're working out. So 3 days per week. So choose any 3 days. It doesn't have to be the same 3 days. A lot of the times, all these trainers out there are telling you, like, if you don't do it, you're a fuck up or you're a failure. And that destroys your mentality with exercise, because then you start guilting and shaming yourself, right? So what I found is if you choose 3 days, and if you're looking for a guide breaking this down in more detail, just comment 10 and it'll send you an automatic DM with how to get the guide and everything like that. But back to the topic. 3 days per week, so any 3 days. A lot of my clients will have Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Some of my clients work night shifts, so we just put it around their schedules on their off days. So if you find 3 days a week, 30 minutes where you can exercise, you don't have to go to the gym. A lot of people say you have to go to the gym to work out. You do not need to do that, because a lot of my clients are women in menopause. And with women in menopause, you actually want to do a less is more approach. So if you're over the age of 30 or you're perimenopausal and you're like late 30s, 40s, you want to do less is more. Okay? So that's the first thing. 3 days per week. Start there. And if you're not able to go to the gym, home workouts are perfectly fine. All right? Now, the second thing you want to do is, how do you want to get in more movement? Right? So you don't have to run a marathon. I'm not sitting here telling you, hey, you have to be the next Olympic gold medalist at the marathon. Like, no one's saying that. If you're getting in, just look at your health app, right? Everyone has a health app if you have an iPhone, or if you have like a Fitbit or any of those shit gadgets. You can find out how many steps are you getting currently and just increase that by 2,000 to 3,000 more. And then that alone is called NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And that's just a scientific term that says you're going to burn more body fat doing this. So by just increasing your daily movement, you're going to see yourself burn more body fat. And it sounds so fucking stupid simple, because most people tell you to buy supplements and they tell you all these things that you want to hear, but it's not what you need to hear. What you need to hear is like, you already know how to get into shape. You just got to actually do the shit that you know what to do. And if you don't know exactly how, if you just comment 10, it'll give you a guide explaining exactly the strategies from how to calculate your proteins, carbs, your fats, your calories. I show you exactly how to set up your workout structure, and it's a free guide. Because I know everyone wants to see, like, okay, is this true? Is this real? Before they want to potentially have me guide them. But this free guide will actually help you. So just drop a 10 in the chat if you don't already have it. All right, so moving on. Actually, before we move on, just drop a fire emoji in the chat if that made sense. Because if it didn't make sense, I'm not moving on. So if you understand why you need to work out 3 days per week and get in more daily movement as a foundation, drop a fire chat if it makes sense. Drop a fire in the chat if it makes sense. I'm over here misspeaking here today. Okay, this Johnson got it. Cool, cool, cool. Janie got it. Cool, cool. All right. Now let's talk about form. So here's the thing. If you are exercising, if you're like, a lot of people hire trainers, right? That makes sense. They want accountability in the gym. That's cool. However, I just put an email about why personal training isn't going to get you to your goals. Because I used to be a personal trainer back in like 2015, 16, 2017. I used to be a personal trainer. Then I realized that 5% of your results is actual exercise. 90% is going to come from your nutrition, hormone regulation, your parasympathetic nervous system. So that's getting you out of that fight, flight, freeze, or fawn state, right? If you don't have that mastered, this workout that we're going to give for you today isn't going to help you. So just get that through your mind. Is like, yes, exercise is important. I'm not saying it isn't. It's just majority of your success, your energy, your confidence, the body fat, wearing the clothes you want. It's summertime coming around the corner, right? Daylight savings just hit. I had a video about daylight savings. I didn't post it. Shit. All right, cool. But all these beautiful things that you want in life is going to come from, one, your mindset, hormone optimization, your nutrition, and then regulating your nervous system. And if you need help with that, you can just like comment or just DM me the word holistic. And I do have like entire like holistic transformation system. It's just where we help people get into the quality of life they desire through an inside out approach. But yeah, that's the meat and potatoes, if I had to say anything like that. All right, so back to the workout. One, know the structure. So three days per week. 2, get in more movement. So increase your steps. So find your baseline, increase your steps by 2,000 to 3,000. The sweet spot is 6,000 to 12,000 steps per day, right? And if you're not at 6, don't beat yourself up. We're not perfect here. Just see where you're at, add in more. And then with workouts, compound movements. So a lot of my clients are like 3 days per week, full body. If you have 3 days, if you have 4, then they do a upper body, lower body, lower body split. So that's how you know what splits to do. Okay? And you don't have to change your workouts every week. That's a myth. Oh, muscle confusion. Oh, you just got to keep switching it up. Or for a lot of people, I have clients who like have ADHD and they just always need new stimulation. That's fine. I would say stick to something for 6 to 12 weeks and then switch it, right? So like even right now, like after I get off this live, I have to go create another workout program because one of my clients, she loves kettlebells. Great, so we're going to customize the workouts for kettlebells for her. Another client, they love more body weight workouts. Great, so we're going to customize body weight workouts for her. So there's no one set thing. So if anyone says there's only one way to reach your goal, it's absolute bullshit, right? That's why like with my clients, before they get the opportunity to work with us, we have an interview process where we have a initial discovery consultation to figure out your situation, get clarity. Because if no one has clarity on who you are, your life journey, what you've been through, what your goals are, and they're just selling you something, is it really customized to you if it's generic? And how long will that last? Think about it, right? You probably all have a vehicle, right? Or let's just use your body, for example. That'll make more sense. Let's say you just go into a doctor's office, right? And the doctor says, here, take this pill. They didn't ask you any questions about your lifestyle. They didn't ask any questions about what's going on. They just look at you. Yeah, here's a pill. Would you trust that doctor? Just drop it in the comments. Would you trust that doctor? For all of you just joining, I dropped a lot of game. Just comment 10 if you missed it. Because if you comment 10, you're just going to ebook sent to your DM. It's a free ebook showing you exactly how to reach your health, fitness, fat loss goals. But yeah, think about it. If you went to a doctor's office and they just said, here's a pill, they just looked at you. And this happens a lot. I don't know if I want to get too deep here. A lot of African American women have this problem when they go into the healthcare system simply because there's not a lot of representation, right? So a lot of the times people just assume And it's even with the health and fitness space. A lot of trainers and coaches out there just assume, oh, this person's overweight, so here, just do this workout program and you'll get results. Is that not most doctors, unfortunately? You see, I didn't want to go there. I can talk about the whole pharmaceutical complex and how most of it is bullshit and it's just to keep you in a perpetual cycle of paying them. That's why it's just symptom help. It doesn't really cure you. But that's another topic for another day. But anyways, yes, back to the main point. You want to get to the root of the problems, and that's through a full proper analysis. That's why, like, the guide, if you comment 10, you're going to get a guide. It gives you the framework. However, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, if you follow the guide, you're going to reach and maintain your results. However, you're going to know the framework of how to do that on your own, and then you may have to still go through trial and error, right? That's why I do a customized approach. So, to reiterate, just to bring it back, and we have a couple new people coming in. One, know the structure, right? So 3 days per week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever 3 days you have. There's no make or break. Two, know your splits, either a full body every day, or if you do 4 days per week, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. So for me, when I do 4 days, it would be like a Monday, Tuesday, rest, Thursday, Friday. Or if I said 3 days, I'll just do like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then what workouts to do? Compound movements are your meat and potatoes. All right? So if you're thinking about getting the best results, one, strength training, and then two, target the lower muscle groups. Those are the biggest, like your glutes, your hammies, your quads, biggest muscles. So what will happen? You'll increase your metabolic rate much easier when you're developing lean muscle. And your metabolism going up allows you to do what? Burn that stubborn belly fat. Obviously, you can't spot reduce. However, you're able to burn more body fat at rest. So if you go on my page, wherever the hell the button is, after this, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see one of my videos that says how I burn more calories in my sleep than cardio people do when they're running on the treadmill. And how is that? I'm not a magician. It's interesting. However, it's because strength training mixed with the proper nutrition, meaning knowing your caloric deficit range, slight deficit. So for example, let's say you have 2,000 calories to stay the same. A slight deficit would be 300 to 500 calories less than that. All right? So if anyone's making you starve yourself and you're hungry and you're having cravings, or you're working out and you're feeling miserable after, you're doing something completely wrong. Because this is one, it kind of reminds me of one of my clients, Jen. She's about 53-ish right now, menopausal. And she had a trainer before working with us. And her main problem was after her workouts, she felt miserable. She was sore. She couldn't walk. She was super hungry all the time. Her energy levels crashed. Now imagine that. If you're going to do something super intense and you're not able to maintain it for life, is that sustainable? Because we need to start thinking long term. What's good, my people? Comment 10 in the chat if you didn't already, and you'll get sent the guide. And it's a free guide. It's going to show you exactly how to level up in your health, fitness, and fat loss. And this is unconventional. So whatever you think about health and fitness, that's why I tell people is when you think about health and fitness, most of it is nonsense, because people, they use your primal instincts, which is quick results. I want fast results. I want fast change. I want to spot reduce belly fat. I want to do the easiest thing possible. So people use this because it triggers your primal instincts. That's kind of what we do with our Mindset Mastery, is show you how to unload the mental junk that's in your brain from years of diet culture, the fitness industry, magazines, propaganda on online and on TV magazines, health magazines. Most of that is nonsense. And it's nonsense because if you just tell people, like, think about this. If I sat here and said, hey, you watching this right now, I can show you an easy, super cheap, fast way to lose weight in the next 30 seconds with this free pill. You're probably like, oh shit, what the? Like, there's something in you's like, oh, that sounds pretty interesting. However, that is not going to last. It's kind of like the whole Ozempic thing. People just use that as a weight loss method because, oh, okay, you can lose weight doing this. Not knowing that it's going to fuck up your thyroid. It's going to skew your relationship with food. Yes, you're going to lose weight. That's great. But what happens when you get off of things like that? What happens when you don't know how to regulate your nervous system? What happens when you're stressed out and your cortisol level goes up through the roof and you don't know how to bring it down? What happens when you're traveling the world, or you're with friends and family, you don't know what to eat? Or when you're super tired and you don't have the mental fortitude to get into the gym or to do the home workout that you have? How is a pill, how is a trainer, How's a nutritionist going to help you with those things? You get what I'm saying? So that's why I take a holistic angle, because you are more than just a scale. You are more than just your body image. And not to get too deep, but essentially we're all souls, we're all living beings. But back to the main thing, the workouts. So we have the thing. Just go ahead and comment 10. I have a call coming up in a 6 minutes here. So let's do like a quick 5-minute question and answer. So if you haven't already, comment 10 before this live stream ends, or you'll miss it out. Because you should get a DM if you comment 10. And it's a free ebook, exactly how to level up your health, fitness, and fat loss journey in a super sustainable way. So I'm not here to guarantee quick fat loss. If that's what you want, I am not the guy for you. The holistic system and what we got going on over here is not for you if you just want quick, cheap, fast results that don't last. However, if you want something sustainable that you can implement into your lifestyle, stupid, simple to follow, meaning it's step by step, eliminates all the guesswork. You want something that fits in your lifestyle seamlessly. You want something that helps work with your psychology and your hormones, meaning you won't have energy crashes, meaning you won't be beating yourself up, meaning you remove all the mental obstacles that is in your brain, like a gardener has to remove the weeds before they plant the flowers. If you want something like that, then this is the right thing for you. But let's do a quick question and answer. Drop a question that you have right now. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. I'm not going to bite you, right? Drop a question that you may have right now when it comes to health, fitness, fat loss, or overall well-being, meaning sleep, stress, time management. Because I'm not a weight loss or fat loss coach. I'm a holistic fat loss coach, meaning we work inside out first, so that the weight loss, the health, the energy, the confidence that you desire comes from within. The fat loss is just a byproduct of who you become in the process. So yeah, if you have a question, I'll give everyone a couple minutes to drop it in the chat, or a couple seconds, I should say. Drop your questions that you may have in the chat, or forever hold your peace. It's a beautiful day. I'm out here in Houston, Texas. I was just at the rodeo. My first rodeo. I've been in Houston for quite a few years, and it was my first rodeo. But yeah. Or where's everyone from? I don't see anyone has a question. So where's everyone from? Let's do like a quick room check. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. Lived in Connecticut for some years. Now I'm in Houston. But Jordan's in the building. Who else we have in here? Jessica, how we doing? Juan, Laquandi, Nicole, Natural Gyal. Definitely a Caribbean thing. Oh, we have France in the building. Marie, CT. Okay, what's up? Connecticut, stand up. Word. We international. Got France, US, UK, Ireland. We got Philly in the building. Them big Philly cheesesteaks. ATL. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Ontario, Canada. I got a good amount of clients out there in Canada as well. All right. Beautiful. All right. So weight loss before turning. Okay. Someone has a question. All right. Weight loss. Tanzania. I never knew Tanzania has such beautiful waters. That's something I never knew. Weight loss before toning. Okay, so here's the thing. Toning is a marketing angle. All right? And I know I used to say toning a lot in the past myself. And then I came to the realization that you're not actually toning. What the toning is it's called body recomposition. You're burning body fat and building lean muscle, which then creates the appearance of tone or muscle tone, right? So weight loss before toning, I say you can essentially do both. And that's through the slight caloric deficit. Obviously, if you had the personalized touch, so I can give you your entire macros, you know how to do everything we just talked about, that would be beneficial. However, you can do both. And that's if you're doing a strength protocol while you're in a slight caloric deficit. But that's a beautiful question nonetheless. Okay. Sunday D. And if you're just joining, comment 10. Bree, comment. If you're just joining, just comment 10 and there's going to be a guide sent to your DM. This is what I've accumulated over the last 10 years of coaching, and I just put it into a short ebook. So the first 6 or 7 pages are like my past clients sharing their experience. So, you know, like it's not bullshit. Because there's a lot of people out there. Because here's the thing, with the power of this damn device in my hand right now, people can just get on here and say whatever the fuck they want and have no proof of evidence. So like, if you want to go see evidence, literally on my page, there's 4 highlights with 400 proofs of evidence of past clients, what they're saying, their experience. Or you go on my YouTube channel, you go and see my past clients' testimonies, or you just DM me the word proof, and I can send you what our holistic system's about, the mind-body transformation. Hundreds upon hundreds of clients just sharing their experiences. So I say that to say is, don't trust everything you see on this little box, this little gadget. Okay, so do due diligence, right? So even what I'm saying to you here, go ahead and verify, right? So like, before you do something, go ahead and verify. Does it make sense? Because if it logically doesn't make sense, just because they pull at your heartstrings, right? That's what a lot of this social media is like, let's get people's dopamine hit so they just feel some great emotion and then say bullshit behind it. Just kind of showing you guys. So, because your diet isn't just what you consume, it's what you see and what you hear. So understand that very, very, very much. Okay, cool. Another question. I currently walk 10K steps 5 days a week, but I think my body got used to it. Lost weight at first, but now my body seems to be used to it. What can I do? Well, that's a beautiful question, and congratulations for 10,000 steps per day, because that is a great way to get your cardiovascular endurance up. Now, if your body is getting used to it, because that's what our human body does, it adapts to what you do. This is what you want to do. You want to gradually increase the intensity, right? So think of stimulus and response, right? So this is how your body adapts. There's a stimulus, meaning you're getting more activity, then your response is to either stay the same or upregulate, right? So you can increase your steps by about 2,000 steps per day. Or I like to look at, what is my nutrition? So if you're at a plateau, you want to look at, what is your nutrition? How is your sleep? Because your hormones are regulated in your sleep. And how has your cortisol levels been? Because if you get those 3 things down, then the exercise won't matter as much. It sounds weird to say, like I had clients who had knee replacement surgeries, clients who weren't able to walk, clients who had herniated discs, they had disc fusions, many like injuries that I've seen clients actually not work out and still lose body fat. So I'm not sitting here to promote lack of movement. I'm saying that if you focus on the big levers, you can see much more bang for your buck. All right. Comment to 10. It was time for me to get up out of here. I hope this was helpful. Comment 10 in the next 30 seconds. I'm about to hop off right now. Love and freedom is what we're all about here. Evolving and elevate. The Lionhearted lifestyle. The Lionhearted empire. This is what this is all about. The holistic system, mind and body transformation. That's the one-on-one coaching experience that I do with my clients, where they have the weekly check-in calls. We help them regulate their hormones and their metabolism so they burn more fat at rest. We teach them how to create an environment around sustainability, provide accountability each and every day and weekly. And we just take out all the guesswork with nutrition planning, exercise planning, how to get better at sleep. We teach them basically how to fucking improve your life in every realm of human experience. We teach that through a holistic system, so that brushing your teeth, taking a shower, going through your day, walking, that's how effortless we want to make the whole fat loss journey, through having that system, right? Clear cut. If that's what you're looking for, obviously you can DM me. We can have like a 15-minute consultation with me or one of my lead advisors. If you book a call for like later in the day, you'll probably talk to me. If it's earlier in the day, you'll probably talk to one of my lead advisors, just so that you know. All right. Love, freedom. Did I miss a question? Does intermittent fasting really help with weight loss, or does it? It does, but it's not for everyone, right? So is this based around your schedule? It's beneficial depending on who you are and what your schedule is. That's why I don't like to give generic advice around, hey, everyone should do this, because everyone shouldn't do what I'm saying. It's for a specific type of person, just like anything else you see. Hope that helps. And just to give you a frame of reference, 8 to 10 hour window is perfect. Anything less than that, especially if you're a woman over 30, then you can kind of get in trouble with your hormones, because you need the nutrients, you need the fats, the carbs, proteins. All right, ciao, adios.